Welcome to John Sorrow's Crap-O-Rama. Up next, we will be presenting 3 popular ghost photos that have circulated on the web. Listen to the story behind them, and at the end of the video, John Sorrow will give his opinion on whether the ghost photos are real or not. 3 photos, 3 backstories, 3 verdicts. So, let's begin. Number 3. The Brown Lady. This picture was taken back in 1936, at Rainham Hall in Norfolk, England. The image in the photo is believed to be the ghost of Lady Townsend, the wife of Charles Townsend, who had his wife forcibly confined to the premises due to her infidelity. She was never allowed to leave, not even to see friends or loved ones. She would spend the remainder of her years in the mansion, even long after her reported death in 1726. Countless people who stayed at the mansion reported seeing a ghostly figure of a woman wearing a brown dress, roaming the premises. It is even said that she still resides in the mansion, to this very day. Number 2. Little girl in burned out building. On November 19, 1995, Wem Town Hall in Shropshire, England burned to the ground. There, a local resident, Tony O'Reilly, took photos of the building. Upon development of the photos, he discovered a little girl standing in the building. Tony and other onlookers stated that the little girl in the picture was not at the site at all the day those pictures were taken. Some people claim that this picture may be a hoax, so Tony submitted the photo for scientific study. Dr. Vernon Harrison, former president of the Royal Photographic Society, says that the negative submitted to him was not tampered with in any way. And even upon further study, there was no girl of this description reported to have died in the 1995 fire. This little girl was believed to have died in the 1677 fire of the same building, by the name of Jane Cherm. The legend says that she accidentally started the fire with a candle. Some people have said that they have seen the girl in the area on a few occasions. Number 1. The Amityville Ghost. On November 13, 1974, Ronnie DeFeo murdered his entire family in their sleep. This included his father and mother, Ronnie DeFeo Sr., and his wife Louise, and his brothers and sisters, Dawn, Allison, John and Mark. Ronnie Butch DeFeo used a .35 caliber Marlin rifle to kill his family. Shortly after the brutal murders, George and Kathy Lutz moved into the Amityville house on 112 Ocean Avenue with their children Daniel, Christopher and Melissa. While there, the family complained about odd things happening in the house, such as black goo in the toilets, giant pigs with red eyes looking at them through the window, green slime pouring down the walls, doors breaking, red liquid coming out of the bedroom doors' keyholes, and so on. The Lutz moved out of the Amityville house after only 28 days. With the murders and the alleged paranormal activity, this sparked a media frenzy consisting of tourists, news, spiritual experts, paranormal experts, psychics, and so on. 2 of those paranormal experts were Ed and Lorraine Warren. Lorraine, a psychic herself, stated that there was definitely a presence in the house, one of overwhelming sadness. Video footage and flash photography was taken inside the house. Although the video showed nothing, the camera, which was taking flash photography, that was set on a timer, and shot pictures every few moments, caught a figure lurking out of one of the bedrooms on the 2nd floor. The picture was that of a little boy. At the time the photo was taken, the camera crew and others in the house stated that there were no children in the house. George and Kathy Lutz were shown these photos. George stated that every time Kathy, who was pregnant at the time, was shown the picture, the baby inside of her would jump. George also showed the photo to Melissa, and she clearly stated that the boy in the picture was her friend that she used to play with while they were living there. And upon further review, it is believed that the boy in the picture may be one of the DeFeo boys, who was murdered on November 13, 1974. Okay, now John has made his decision on which ones are real, and which are fake. Mind you, everyone's opinion will vary.
Hey everybody, this is John Sorrow, and before I give my verdict, I just want to say that, I'm not trying to make anybody believe in anything they don't want to believe. I'm against that. I'm against any type of forced attrition. I'm against anything that tries to force you to do something you don't want to do. I'm against it. And secondly, these stories are pretty sad, and when I did the research about them, and especially the Amityville story, really, really sad. Let me just say this about the Amityville story. I grew up with the movie with Margot Kidder, James Brolin, and it's the only thing I knew was the Jay Anson novel and the book and the movie, and those are the only Amityville horror references I had. I never really bothered to know the real story, and the real story is awful. And it's like if you go to Google images, you can see these pictures. The pictures are wicked graphic. I did not want to put them in my video, and I'm not going to beat around the bush. I'm just going to tell you that I believe all three of these stories are real. I believe all three of these stories are real. I believe all three of these stories are sad. Really, really breaking my heart, really heartbreaking. And it's like, if you didn't feel anything, especially for that DeFeo story, it's like you're inhuman, something's wrong with you, you're a person I don't want to be around. You know what I mean? It's like this is really heartbreaking shit. And I'm gonna talk about all three of these videos in a whole. Now let me talk about Jane Churn. That Jane Churn, the little girl that started the fire. I think it was 1677. Here's the thing. I believe in ghosts. Okay, I'm gonna come out and say it. I believe in ghosts, and like I said, I don't want to make you believe in something you don't want to believe. Some people believe in ghosts, some people don't. I believe some of the ghost pictures that are on the web are fake. I believe some of them are real. These particular three, I believe, are real, and especially with Jane Churn and Lady Townsend. I think her name was Dorothy, and the DeFeo kid. Here's the thing. I do not. You can call me a crackpot, call me a quackpot, whatever. I don't make. It's like I said, I don't make people believe what they don't want to believe. It's like your opinion will vary. This is my own opinion, okay? And my opinion is all three of these videos are real, and I wanted to talk a little bit about it before I ended this video. The Jane Churn thing. I believe that she started the fire, and I believe she's sorry. And if she's still around, she probably either doesn't know she's dead, do know she's dead, and she's probably real sad, real lonely ghost. A lot of ghosts are around because they died violently. It's some unfinished business, and I think some ghosts, people don't believe that they're dead, and that was one of the things I believed about the DeFeo boy, whether it was John or Mark, Jane Churn, and maybe the Lady Townsend. Lady Townsend. It's like if we want to know if Lady Townsend still roams the hall of this mansion, then we have to go and we have to spend the night there, just one night. And if we see it, then we'll know for sure. You know what I mean? And it's like, we don't know until we know for sure. You know what I mean? But it's like, this is my opinion. This is only my opinion. I think all these stories are real. All three of these stories are real. And like I said, the DeFeo story, really heartbreaking. And it's my opinion, because it's like, why do you believe in ghosts? Why do you believe? Because I had my own personal ghost story when I was 5 years old. I might tell that story or not, but I believe it's real. I believe ghosts are real. I do not believe all of the ghost pictures circulating on the web are real, but I do believe ghosts are real, and I do believe that these three ghosts are real. And you know what? I just wanted to give my opinion on that, and that is my verdict. That's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please tell me what you think in the comments section, and thanks a lot for listening. Thanks a lot for watching, and take care, everybody.
Okay, well, there you have it. Thank you for watching the video. If you like this video, and would like to see more videos like this one, let us know in the comments section below. We would also like to know which ones you thought were real or fake. As always, you are not obligated to subscribe, but it is appreciated. Stay safe, and try to enjoy the daylight. John Sorrow could not find any information about this particular photo, only that it appears to be a photobomb of two little girls in a black and white picture, made to look like it's from the Victorian era, but it isn't. He said that the picture looks too new, and it is not a ghost picture, so he ruled this one out as actual ghost photography.